How's everybody doing? Welcome to the channel. We have a 2020 750i xDrive BMW. Customer requesting the rear brake service. Now this vehicle comes standard with air suspension. It's auto leveling. So in order to be able to lift the vehicle up, we have to make sure that we disable the suspension, or the air suspension, or the auto leveling. And the way we're going to do it, you're going to find this button here, and pretty much I'm going to turn the key for the power on. And what I'm going to do is, what you want to do is you hold it for 7 seconds, and then this light's going to start blinking. Once that happens, that means that the system's disabled, and you can go ahead and lift the vehicle if you need to change tires or anything like that. So let's go ahead and press it for 7 seconds. There it is. It's flashing. So now the system's deactivated, so we can go ahead and lift the vehicle up. Alright, so got my scanner hooked up. Right now it's going through pulling all the information. I'm going to get into the service section. I want to do is get the rear brake calipers in service. That way it retracts the pistons, so we can go ahead and start doing the rear brake service. Let's see. Well, let's do a parking brake. Automatic hold brake. Activate, deactivate, workshop mode. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and activate workshop mode. The function activate workshop mode was selected. No, manually release electronic parking brake button. Release electronic parking brake. Okay, continue. The next step, the workshop mode is activated. The EMF, or electromechanical parking brake, requires about 5 seconds for adjustment process. The setting of the automatic hold brake is audible. Note the brake pedal is not depressed. Continue. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I can hear the little motors retracting the pistons. Workshop mode was activated successfully. The function of the parking brake button is deactivated during the workshop mode. The required repairs to the parking brake. Subsequently, the workshop mode can be deactivated again with this service function. Note, when the motor vehicle has detected a speed over 3 kilometers, the workshop mode is deactivated automatically. Then a function check of the parking brake must be performed. Okay. They're saying the function. All right, so we're all done. All right, so we can go ahead and start working on it. And shut off the ignition switch. And let's go to the back. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start removing the wheels from this vehicle. Go ahead and put this wheel in this area. I'm gonna go ahead and bring something to cover this area so we don't make a mess. All right, so we're gonna remove the caliper bolts, the guide pins. So that is a 13 millimeter. Grab this bad boy, hold on to the inside nut. Guide pin. There's the other bolt up here. Now we're going to remove the caliper. Okay, so these are the brake pads. As you can see, they're pretty badly worn out already. That's this bad boy here. And let's get the brake pads. We're going to clean up this area here. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so here we have the OEM brake pads. These are from BMW. Gives you the hardware kit. It comes with the bolts. The unfortunate thing, which actually no, it does. It has the complete hardware kit on it. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to press this piston inward, just so that we can get enough space so that we can mount this caliper. And there it is. Once it bottoms out, you just stop right there. Clean up this caliper real quick. A little brake fluid, brake cleaner. I'm just going to clean up this area. Get rid of all this dust, brake dust that's in here. Grab a towel, wipe this down. There we go. We're going to clean this face right here. Then we're going to add ceramic grease right on these wings here. There we go. We're going to add a little bit on the face of the piston as well. There's a contact point on the brake pads. We're just going to add a little bit. All right. Drop it in place. So I can move these pins in. There we go. There we go. Just drops right in there. Now we have new bolts, which if you don't purchase the kit from the dealer, you have to make sure you replace the guide pin bolts. They're a one-time use. Get in there. Get in here. We're going to tighten them up, then we're going to torque them down. Alright, we're going to tighten down these guide pin bolts. We're just going to snug them down because we're going to come back and torque them down. Bring the torque wrench and we'll torque him down. Alright, so we're going to torque the guide bolts to 35 Newton meters. So we're going to change this from inch pounds to Newton meters. There we go. Do 35. There we go. Alright, let's get her done. Alright, it's my ratchet here. Hold this bad boy here. There we go. 35. Now let's go do the bottom. Might have to get from this side. Go. That's 35. Let's do the top one more time. It's moving a little. Let me see. Alright. There we go. Now let's do the bottom one more time. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I just finished torquing the brake caliper guide pin bolts. The brake service is pretty much complete. We didn't need to do the rotors on this vehicle. Now we're going to move on to the passenger side. So I'm not going to show you that side because it's pretty much the same as this side. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know. One thing that I am going to do is also reset the air suspension, and I'll show you guys how to do that as well. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys the next time. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and if you have questions, let me know. Goodbye. Alright, so this is the passenger side. As I mentioned previously, it's the same as the other side. The only thing I wanted to show you guys on this one, this is a brake wear sensor, and pretty much what you do is just remove it. It's got little clips like here, for example, that holds it in place. another one over here, one at the bottom and this side. Then it goes up this way, which it gets secured here. Then this bolt, you remove it, pull this back. Matter of fact, let's do that right now. That way you guys can see where it's located at. It's pretty much right behind here. That's a 10 millimeter. You're gonna pull this back, and this is the box where it's at. Pull these tabs down, and this is a sensor right here. You just pull it and then just disconnect it from here. See, you guys have, it has this little tang or little tab right here, this bad boy, and you just press it. Matter of fact, let's knock that out right now. Just press it and pull it out. And then this is the brake wear sensor. And we come over here before you remove the caliper. This is where it's at. It goes through here. Just remove this, and let me see if I can get you guys a better shot. See if you guys can see it, but it's right here. And then you, pretty much you just pull it out. It should just slide out. Well, if it's not, just pull the caliper off, and then you just be able to pull it out. But that's pretty much how you remove it. All right, like I said previously, I'm not going to record this whole section because it's the same as the driver's side. So this at least gives you some insight on how to remove the brake pad wear sensor. All right, so we're on the final stretch. We're going to torque these wheels to 140 Newton meters. So let's switch this to Newton meters. There we are. So 140. And we'll set it. All right, let's go torque these wheels on. All right, so now it's time to torque these bad boys down to 140 Newton meters. So here we go. And it's very important when you're torquing down wheels to go down nice and smooth. You don't want to just crank it down like that, because it's not going to give you an accurate torque. Let's try it one more time. Actually, yes. Yeah. So here we go. All right, so let's go on to the next wheel. One more time. And that's it.